video 3 on this Mercedes that I just recharged, and I explained that the metering device, the expansion valve, is basically stuck in its lower position of metering. It's starving the compressor. And what is the result? Even though I'm getting 47 degrees out of the dash, and when I rev up the engine RPMs and let it cruise for a little while, it'll fall down to 45, 43, but it's only 66 degrees outside, and it's not a strong sun load, and we have a cool breeze. So the vehicle doesn't have a high load. Even when I open up the windows, the doors, put it on fresh air. So don't pay attention to this superheat because I moved the high temperature clamp, or was it the low temperature clamp? I moved on the clamps. Low temperature clamp over to, because I just wanted this temperature. All I'm looking for is the suction line temperature. So way out here by the condenser, way out here, even on a dirty old grimy pipe, my clamp is picking up 180 degrees right there. Now our travel comes right to here. Then we have a rubber pipe, rubber hose down there. Then from that rubber hose, the line goes over the top of the condenser. It comes down a metal hose, a metal line, and then it goes into a large muffler. And so we have all that circumference of the muffler, pressure drop, and metal surface to cool down. And then it comes out from a line underneath, and the line underneath comes down, back up, and it goes into the compressor. So you have all that area to dissipate heat, and I'm still getting 180 degrees, roughly 3.5 feet later, way over here by the condenser out here in the cool air. I'm still picking up 180 at idle. I'm not even running it hard. So that compressor is not going to last. And that's why I'm putting in the recommendation for them. If you run it like this, you will have cooling, but you'll eat up your compressor and you'll have a big old expensive repair bill, because you will need to replace this. This is a 6mm tube and fin. This is not the big thread. You don't try, even these ones, you don't try to flush these 6mm after a burnout. You replace them, and they're getting very difficult and expensive if you want good ones for these old Mercedes. All right, so that's the end of this one. That was 3, and there'll be a 4 if they decide to do the expansion valve and the receiver dryer and both the pressure switches. All right, see you guys. 180 degrees. That is not the right superheat because I have the low side on the high side, just to show you the difference. It's 102 degrees here at the discharge line from the compressor with a 66 degree ambient temperature. But there's a lot of roll around because of the hot heat coming this way. I could literally hold my arm here and I could feel like 80 degree air wrapping around, pulling from here. And if I put my hand down below, I could feel engine air pull forward and come back and come to this negative pressure area because the mechanical thermal fan clutch is drawing air from it. So this is a low pressure zone, this is a high pressure zone. So if you were to actually have like a theatrical fog that went, you would see this little roll of air coming around, a little roll of air coming up and feeding in front of the condenser some hot air. All right, see you guys.